Welcome back
to
Cooper Sly.
To Cooper Sly,
So
the Japanese interpretation of the game.
So it's been established. I told Chris in a previous game, which I don't remember when. Nate was home recently.
Yes.
And I was telling him about this, about how what we're playing now. And I'm like, yeah, we've been playing through the Sly Cooper series. And he's like, that's one of those games that I really wanted to get into, but I never could. And I'm like, I completely get that because we never had it when we were kids.
Yeah.
And he was like, but from what I've seen of it, it's fucking cool as shit.
All right,
and I was
we
like,
all
yeah,
know
no, dude,
this is
it's
our
really
last
great.
shot at stopping the paradox and rescuing Carmelita. Currently, his blimp is docked outside the museum.
But no, this
I can't pinpoint Carmelita's exact position, but I believe she's being held somewhere near the loading bay. Sly, there appears to be a utility hatch on the blimp's underside that will get you inside. You can use one of the mooring lines to reach it. Once you're in, try to gather as much information as you can. But remember, we'll be right behind you, so don't do anything rash. Murray, I need you to get the van ready. We're gonna need backup for this one. So first, you and I are going on a little recruiting trip. Then we'll rendezvous with Sly inside the blimp and figure out our next move. Okay, I realize it's not the most elaborate plan, but it's the best we've got. So everybody watch your backs, and let's go take that skunk down once and for all.
I don't remember, honestly, so...
Either way, I would be grateful.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in. I can see Carmelita.
Just hold on, Sly. We're
She's tied up just as I wanted.
You know it's a setup.
I know, pal, but I don't have a choice.
But the artists do their
Just
job.
get here as fast as you can.
Dude, this room is some fucking Patrick's Dream world from fucking the game.
Carmelita!
I do want to get that game so we can play it.
Oh, it's on my list, man. I really
Two
want
rats in one trap. I knew you could not resist, Cooper. You are so predictable.
Oh yeah? Well, how's this for a prediction? I'm gonna kick that stripe right off your tail.
Yes, and now comes the big threats from the little man. As I said, predictable.
Let us out! You afraid of a fair fight, coward?
No, I don't think so. I have something special planned for you too. It is, how do you say, a going away party.
I'm going to launch you into the sun.
Okay.
I was going to say the moon,
but
there you go.
We have to find your canes and get you back where you belong now. If we don't, we'll never be able to repair the damage the paradox has done.
What about Sly?
Fuck Sly!
For now, Murray, but I'm sure
What about Sly? What do you mean? We got 5 of them.
Ryoichi, you're up first. My readings show your cane is somewhere in this room.
I can sense it too, Bentley-son.
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 Engineers, report to the bridge.
Oh, he has a cane, but it's not a cane.
Oh, no. I should look like...
I think it's sprayed. But how would you know that it's spraying acid unless you see it?
Oh.
It's a shooting flame.
Yeah, I'm like, what do I do about that?
It just exists.
Oh, okay, it does stop. Okay. I'm a fool sometimes. Fool, you fool?
These traps are almost too easy for that.
These traps mean nothing to Ryoichi Kuma.
I love him.
Troopers at 12 o'clock.
Not the night.
But the night is cool.
Like, the night seems
I'm
pretty
glad
up his alley.
I'm glad they let us play as Murray during the fight.
Yeah, right. God, I'm just getting pegged by everything from like
Look at all these
distance.
slings that you don't use since it's
It
the
means
end of the
we're
game.
about to crash.
Oh, new game plus.
Alright.
You go through the game
No
with all
time
your
for a break,
previous
guys. We have to keep moving.
But no, not any harder.
There's Bob's cane.
Yeah.
Looks like this one is all you, Ryoichi.
It is my pleasure, my most hairy ancestor.
Oh, we were talking to the kid, man.
Your determination is impressive, but ultimately pointless, Cooper.
He is really fucking sick.
Okay, La Paradox is gearing up for something. We need to
Nope.
hurry. Keep moving, Ryuichi.
I thought that was the last one. I thought that was the last one.
Wait, Ryuichi, I'm picking up an energy field shift centered on you.
Yes,
no.
I sense it is my time to go. It has been an honor meeting.
I am dead now.
Sayonara.
No,
It's
deceased.
working. The temporal abnormality is correcting itself. Bob, we need you to
That's
get
time
Salim's
travel
case.
nonsense, I remember.
Why did you first
I love how it has all like real language. What he's just like.
He speaks in the words of wisdom of his ancestors.
Thank you, my most caring ancestor.
Oh! I got a little too greedy.
Would you have already lost?
Wait, can I
You'll never
see the blue sparks on this one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I wonder. Can you skip it and like just jump to a later point?
Maybe, but I would
If you
have
die
to
again, I want you to
really
try it.
good. I don't think I can do it if I really wanted to.
Like I'm thinking like right here, you can jump to that.
Maybe. Honestly, like maybe.
How the fucking pixels work?
Honestly, knowing current modern games though, like they probably just put an invisible wall there.
What can we do, Bentley?
We can help
I love
the
watching
ancestors get their
speedruns
caves,
because of the
Murray,
glitches
as
in them.
fast as we can.
Oh yeah, that's the best
So
part.
great.
That's absolutely it. That's like the best part of watching speedruns.
Because you know GDQ.
I was
What?
not
Fuck, I was
expecting
expecting
that.
that either. GDQ was recent.
Oh, I started.
Just so you know, I don't know if you saw any of that.
What can
Yeah, I
we do,
hate the
Bentley?
I understand.
Help the ancestors
Like
get
Derek
their
gets
caves,
Derek's
Murray,
probably
as
seen all
fast
the
as we
fucking shit
can.
they do at
Don't
this
slow
point.
down,
But I like the people who play the game.
I sure do. Unfortunately, they keep banning a lot of them for fucking bullshit reasons. That's horseshit.
That was too quick.
Yeah, that's absolutely horseshit.
But
ultimately pointless comparison.
watching some of the speedruns there,
Do, Bentley?
because they do a lot of speedruns of games, I would never think about being a speedrunner or looking into.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that's a really cool speedrun.
To be honest, I only really watch speedruns. So, like,
Yeah.
you know.
I get that.
So,
But the thing is, like, I don't go, well, I'll watch a speedrun. Mine's more of a, I'll watch somebody who I like play through it.
yeah, for me, I actually do like to just look up random speedruns of games, because what happens, Derek, is I go, I want to watch a playthrough of this game, but I don't want to spend a lot of time watching it, and then I watch a speedrun.
Looks like you're heading home now. Watch out for those
Get it?
penguins.
Some games are better than others, like,
This is going well.
that's how I
We're
first
not out
watched
of the
Beyond
woods
Good
yet.
and Evil, because you can't skip the cutscenes in Beyond Good and Evil. So, like, I just watched a full speedrun of Beyond Good and Evil, and in one day I saw the entire story of that game in, like, an hour.
Yeah. So that's the good thing about watching speedruns of older games. Is
Yeah.
half the time the people are just idle and can't do anything.
Yeah,
So
We have to keep
so it's pretty
pushing.
great. Oh, hey, I wonder who this one's
Salim,
gonna be.
you're the only one who can reach Gallus Cave.
Saloon.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that chain, I was like, well, we're
He's
gonna
the
climb
one.
again.
He's the one
Again
who
with the
got
climbing?
his came back.
Yes,
And the 40 Thieves.
and the 40 Thieves.
Then we're playing the night guy now.
Are we
Get
doing
going,
these? No,
Salim.
we're just doing these
We've
in
got
random
some
order.
plans.
I was like, are we
I don't
doing
think they're in order.
Get me more power.
a little too...
Get going, Salim.
fancy.
We've got some planning to do.
Engineering, get me more power. I need to move up the schedule.
What are you up to, Paradox? Salim, no time for
Paradox.
napping. We need to step it up.
Also, his
Climbing
name
is going to
choice
turn me into a monkey.
Is on point.
is on point.
A
Paradox.
game about time travel.
Yep.
So I can eliminate you in person.
Oh, so much of the spoon. I got it. I think my favorite is still Tennessee Kid Cooper, though.
I love Salim because he's just like, I'm an old fucking man. Fuck all of this shit.
Salim.
Yeah, right.
Definitely earned your retirement.
I salute your excellence, Sir Salim.
Fuck that. I
All
love
right,
this shit.
now that we got Mr. Cranky Pants home safely, we need to press on.
Bentley and him, man,
They got along so well.
not friends.
Gallup, we need your skills to get Tennessee's cane.
Verily shall it be in thine command, hence and forthwith.
You talk funnier than a two-headed jackalope, but thanks, amigo.
Good statements.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay.
You don't want to miss the final act.
Yeah, break those fuses to disable that laser grid.
These pitiful obstacles are but minor irritations.
I couldn't just drop.
We didn't know.
Caution.
We didn't know.
Variance
One could say we
reservoir
could
overflow at maximum.
not tell, for we cannot see the future. Because how can we see if our eyes are not real?
Caution. Time drive integrity compromised.
It's fucking Jaden's special.
There was one quote, I forget what it was from. What particularly it was, but I was like, that's fucking great, because it has stupid in it.
Bad, Bentley. You think it has anything to do
The
with
eyes is
slime?
my favorite one by far.
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. We need to get to the bridge. Sir Gallup, time is
I told
definitely
you
of
the
the
one, I was
essence.
reading a
Forsooth shall I venture
and
forward.
it was like, I had a teacher who didn't believe in time,
Fear
and I
not.
was late
Oh,
for
yeah.
their class,
Scarlet will
and
triumph.
they
More fuses,
I
Gallup.
looked out their way,
Take them
I
out
was
and
like,
the
time
path
is an
should be
illusion.
clear.
Yup. I remember you telling me about this one. That was a good one. I love the like stupid answers for tests in school, by the way. I think the one that's just like find X and he's just like circle X on the paper is like
Truly
here.
remarkable, Gallup. This looks like farewell.
Indeed. Once more unto the breach go I. Fare thee well, you all.
I love,
More vermin dead
I love
ahead.
the one that's he takes the thing and he's like it's like one of the questions and the kid just writes suck my dick and then he just replies back with see me after class and the guy took the photo and just wrote as the caption, oh shit, someone's got my dick sucked tonight.
You're getting close, guys.
Fucking stupid.
Those switches
I
are
love it.
completely out
It's
of
so
our
dumb,
reach.
I love it.
Tennessee, this looks like a job for you.
Just what I was hoping for, Bentley. I've been itching to get in on the action, too.
I'm the Westest, they're the gunslinger of the Westest.
Come on, kid, this is for those platforms must have a switch somewhere.
Uh-huh. That's right. The kid is back in business.
Attention.
I don't know where exactly I'm going, but it felt
Oh.
right. Yeah.
Prepare yourself for failure.
Swing.
Kupar.
Swing.
You should prepare yourself for cricket.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nope.
Danger. Core meltdown
Don't mind
probability
me.
at
I
97.
will grab my shit
Those
and leave.
platforms appear to be on some kind of
Fuck
timer.
this shit,
You
I'm
better
out.
move it.
This is more fun than square dancing with a donkey.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to
Oh
you.
god, oh god, what?
I don't have time.
God damn it, I
Those
read it right off.
platforms
platform,
appear to
too.
be on some kind of timer. You'd better move it.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
The cavalry's a coming.
I'm glad you knew there was a gap there because I
Hurry,
didn't see it.
Tennessee. It's all
Yeah,
up to
I
you
saw it,
now.
but I was like, oh, maybe I should do this a little differently.
Those platforms
Just
appear to be on some kind of timer. You'd
Maybe I
better
should just
move
go
it.
one at a time.
Well, I'm faster than a jackalope with his tail on fire.
Hurry, Tennessee. It's all up to you now.
Oh, please, don't do that to me.
Nothing but a bad.
I didn't have any slowdown left to go, right?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nope. Got it. Our most extreme gate yet.
Pay attention, Tennessee. You need to
God.
figure out that lock sequence.
reckon I ought to break out the old crack shot here. Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever!
It is too late, Kupars. Your legacy ends tonight.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Why do you persist in playing a game which you have already lost? Your determination is impressive, but ultimately
All right.
I get it the second time around.
Nice shooting! Now let's find slime!
Should've grabbed Simon's
How
Should've grabbed Simon's man.
You want cozy? I'm going to throw you and all your friends into the same prison cell.
Ah, but no. It is the two of you of whom I am thinking. To be together. Forever. Just think of it as the most romantic coffin ever.
That's nice.
Don't
Good
count
point.
on it, Paradox. We've beaten all your other plans.
Ah, but not this
Slide's
time,
like,
I
quick,
think.
remove your pants.
Look
Let's
at
at least
this.
freeze in a
My
funny way when they
marvelous
find us.
contraption. The time tunnel. Something else I had.
Oh, we're fucked, Carmelita.
Before her unfortunate failure. Is very much like the time machine, no? With one important difference. From here, I have the control over where you go. And it's programmed to send you and your Interpol shrew on an endless honeymoon. Free of charge. Bouncing through time
Not so bad.
for all eternity. That's if you survive the trip. But either way, I will never have to see your irritating faces again.
You think this thing can hold me? Just wait until I get out of here.
Why'd you do it, Le Paradox? Why the ancestors? Why not just come after me? What's the deal?
The deal? The deal is you, Kupars. You destroyed my father, and you almost got me. But not quite. And when I rebuilt myself, I swore I would erase the Kupar name from history completely. And so today, my revenge will be complete.
Honestly,
time now for
it's
you
his
to
own
go.
fault he got
Bon
caught
voyage.
initially and he landed on the poop.
Yeah.
Kupar, you filthy vermin!
Woo, wait! Cut that closer than a $10 shave. Reckon my time here is up.
Take care, Tennessee!
You're my
I will
favorite.
crush you!
Now, slide. Oh no.
Oh no, I accidentally fucked myself.
Why would the place you're standing on turn into spinning blades?
Oh, because it worked out
Get off
before
this
for him,
thing.
Eric.
Okay.
We all need to leave right
So,
now!
that's his secret weapon, so if they caught up to him,
Space.
he just bam, turns that shit into splinting
here
blades.
and now.
Now they're all
Plan.
dead.
And
Victory.
I'm the only one who could glide out of here.
This whole blimp could disappear any second!
Right, so there's no time to argue. Just go.
Sly,
I know.
I want you to know that I think you're a fucking idiot for staying here for no reason.
Come, Kupar.
Hello,
Teach
here
you to
I am.
fight like
Here
a
I
gentleman.
am.
Like a hurricane. What am I doing?
Say that, Kupar.
I can't even move the camera.
After I cut the rest of you to pieces.
Ah. I guess we're playing this game today.
You may have gotten the cage, Colonel, but it doesn't
Oh, now we're dueling.
On guard.
You know, when I'm done with you, I'm going to crush the rest of you.
Oops. So, wow, this is really fucking lenient. I can't tell you how many buttons I have hit wrong in that sequence
Not
there.
as pitiful as that mustache.
You may have gotten the cage, Colonel, but it doesn't matter anymore.
You're cheating.
I literally, yeah, no, I am. I keep hitting buttons wrong, and it doesn't care.
It is too late, Kupar. Your legacy
What the?
ends tonight.
Hey, lucky breath, Kupar.
Oh, okay.
You'll be
Yeah,
lucky
Derek,
if I
it's gonna
only
be one of
break
these
your
boss
neck.
fights.
Come on. I'm waiting for you.
You and your
Another duel.
friends are
Duel of button mashing! Let's be honest, they were going after a cool factor on this fight.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
pretty cool. They were not going for a good boss fight though.
This is the final boss, right?
Yeah. Oh god.
Very like short fights.
Yes. I do remember this being pretty short.
There's something wrong with this stupid song.
I do like the fencing of it. They literally fence each other off.
Why do you read me?
Hey, are you dead?
Also, do you like the broadcast noise still going on?
Oh yeah.
Where is that?
Oh, okay. Now it looks like we're playing a game. Oh god. They really just changed the control scheme real fast on this. Like I don't need to hit circle things like I would literally any other Sly Cooper game. Like I just aim the analog stick and press X and it just auto does it.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, because they will be your last.
They shall be your last. As we butt and mash our way.
I can't get over the
the announcement still going on.
Yeah.
In the background. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that.
I don't think so.
I'm assuming it is in this case because yeah.
It's time to
But it is weird.
I agree. But I'm not the one who's going down.
Why did you persist in playing a game which you have already lost?
Oh shit.
Get circle in time.
I looked away from the camera for 1 fucking second to check my phone.
I thought we were gonna be pals.
We are pals. At least it doesn't send me back like at all for fucking it up. Oh my god.
Blasted imbecile!
I'm gonna be honest.
Now, think of your
He is
blood
El
pressure,
Paradox.
Cyril.
Oh, you fucking stabbed
fucking
him.
murdered him.
There's just no point.
Okay, looks like there's people.
Right there on top of your head.
Yeah.
Clunk.
Dead.
This is not right! My plan was perfect!
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Please! Help me!
Why should I?
I do not wish to die!
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
Yank.
As I said, so predictable.
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire,
I'll fucking
Sly
kill
Cooper.
you.
I do not think we will meet again.
Glad the parachute don't work. Oh.
Sly just like puts a hole in the parachute. Guarantees both their deaths.
I love it. I don't think that's how to do
There. It's a cartoon. If this was how gravity worked, when he got hit with the plane, it would have immediately
It's been a
killed him.
while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thievius Raccoonus were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now, and he's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
That was pretty good.
So yeah, the franchise ends with Sly's just dead now.
Real Cooper continues to refine his master ninja techniques, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
Oh my god, he has a bandana on top of his bandana.
Yeah, this cooking bandana over his fighting bandana there.
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
Savage.
Special thanks to this person, Mom.
Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
Hey.
Nice.
Hello, Derek. How's your opinion on this one?
That was pretty good.
I like this. Where do you think it falls?
Probably not worth all the
scale?
heat that it probably got.
Nah.
Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Straight up died.
Yeah, he straight up got murdered. Another character straight up murdered from the Sly Cooper lore.
Caveman Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did we miss the knight now?
Yeah, the knight and the genie guy.
The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates.
Spraying the guy in the face.
Sir Gallup Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor.
Yo.
That's funny. They mixed Robin Hood with the Knights of the Round Table with him.
Yo. And Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
An actor.
Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently,
I know where
however,
she is.
I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
Mm-hmm.
I know where she is. She's right next to me.
So I'm pretty sure all this is a sequel, is set up for a sequel that's probably never gonna come out.
Never. It'd be cool.
Salim al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
Made the first food truck.
I love it. I love it. He's a smart man.
He is. He's the money maker.
After being locked up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole.
It's like the only one that improved themselves.
Who tried to.
Yeah.
Who else? Paradox?
Yes.
Dimitri returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
I love
Disco Diver.
I love it.
I love it. I'd watch that.
I would watch that. I love that.
La Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
Haha.
And Sly, he's back.
Sly's still dead. You can't find him anywhere.
Oops.
Oops. There he goes.
That was pretty good.
I also think that might be one of the reasons why people weren't super psyched about this game is the whole like no clear ending because I'm pretty sure they were setting up for a sequel they never got the rights to make.
Sequel bait.
Because that's it.
Yeah.
They don't even give you a hint of where he went.
That wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great.
I would put it above 1. I wouldn't put it above 2 and 3.
I agree.
2 and 3 are much better.
I agree. That wasn't bad though. I liked it.
Yeah, no, it's really.
That was a good franchise. I'm glad we played through it.
Yep. And I guess that's the end of Sly Cooper, unless they make a 5th one at some fucking point, which I will be super hyped about if they ever do.
So I don't know if this is going up at around the same time as playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
They released a new Kingdom Hearts game, Chris.
Yes.
It's a rhythm game.
Yes, I had seen this on the.
I'm not buying it.
It's free, I think.
Nope.
Oh, is that one cost money? I wasn't sure if
Switch.
it was a free-to-play one or not. Oh, that's right, it's a Switch game. I thought it was an iPhone game when I saw the screenshots of it.
It's a Switch game. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh. Fuck that. Alright. And on that note...
Yep. If anyone's listening to this who has the power to make a Sly Cooper 5, motherfuckers, get on that shit. It's good shit.
It's a good game.
And with that, we'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. See you then. Peace.